Recently, I played through Destiny 2 The Final Shape with the help of some friends for what will hopefully be the last time I ever have to play Destiny because I already reached my breaking point like 5 years ago and everything after has just been mental torture. The following is a completely accurate summary of the campaign. Trust me. The game begins with, whoops, the servers kicked me out. I should have just stopped there. The game begins with our ghost's recap montage that he spent all afternoon on trying to impress us, but to be honest, it seems like a futile attempt at last-minute cramming before going to watch Avengers Endgame as your first Marvel movie, but if you really want a TLDR of everything up until now, you should just watch the Lego movie. The Witness has the exact same plan as Lord Business. Yes, I did just steal that joke from Reddit, but Reddit stole that joke from Reddit to begin with, so I don't feel bad about it. Then we get to see the very first Destiny 1 cutscene, but at a slightly different camera angle, and witness Harrison Ford turn everyone into marketable figurines for his jar collection, but unfortunately that was just a collective hallucination, so we've still got to play the DLC and didn't just lose at the very beginning. Zavala lets Mommy Sov know that the plan is to wish upon a dragon and get inside the Death Egg, and does anyone else think Keith David replacing Lance Reddick is really distracting? I didn't expect Keith David to do an impression of Lance Reddick or anything, but when Nolan North filled in for Nathan Fillion in Forsaken, he did his best impression of Cade. This is just Keith David, not Zavala. Not that he's not a good voice actor or anything, but you get what I mean. Also, we played this campaign on Legendary because I hate myself. After flying inside the Death Egg, we immediately crash because I'm the one driving. I knew I should have taken an Uber. And Mommy Sov lets us know that we're inside the Traveler's Butthole and that we've got to go deeper in to find Captain Anderson and IKEA. How the fuck did I manage that? We are 2 seconds into the game, and I've already fucked up.
We haven't even seen our first enemy yet, and you're already dead.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we have revive tokens now. I want you to know that, so we can't just keep dying. Motherfucker, are you serious?
I'm just getting reused to the game, okay? We're going on Legend after I haven't played in a year.
This is easier than Lightfall.
Yeah, but I'm stupid.
I'm aware. Just don't die, please.
Guardian, I don't think we can win this fight.
Oh boy, a runaway.
Yep, run away.
My favorite. Give me your balls. Oh god, it's sucking me into the butthole! No! After getting reverse prolapsed, we watch an ad for how it feels to chew 5 gum and show up to the fast travel zone from God of War Ragnarok so we can further encroach the Traveler's Butthole and douche some enemies out of it. We're going into the evil woods. I'm gonna lick the evil stuff.
What are those big ol' fuckers?
Ah, collectible plushies!
No, Traveler, don't turn me into a giant marketable plushie.
Hey, you're ruining my vibe. Fuck off, evil birds. We're the bullfrogs from Halo Reach. I made a Halo Reach reference. Oh god, what's happening to me? I'm playing Destiny 2 and making references to Halo Reach. Fight at will. I'm trying. Think, bad thoughts. God, numbers management. Fuck. Taste fuzzy. Aha, we're taking him out with the gay.
Happy Pride Month, fuckers.
Get gayed on, idiots. Tangling Weaver. That's what I call myself when I have sex.
Please shut the fuck up.
Puddle. Do I see my reflection? No. That means there's going to be 6 more weeks of winter. Resonating grim is what I tell my therapist when they ask me how I've been. Whoa. I don't like getting bumped. I don't want to have to be apologized to like they do with Matt Damon.
Hi, buddy.
He's just on a Zoom call. Tastes licorice-y.
Stop eating the fucking black stuff.
Surprise, Cade is back, and thank fucking God, because he's the only source of levity in this entire campaign because everyone else is too busy brooding or trying to be deep. If I wanted to relive middle school, I'd watch a Shadow the Hedgehog AMV. Cade shows us his animated slideshow that he spent all afternoon on trying to impress us about how he was dead, but then he got tentacle hentied back to life so that he could help us fight Harrison Ford. He also lets us know that the Guardian formerly known as E-Boy didn't check in, so he's probably in trouble and we need to save him right away. Right after we get talked at by Nolan North for a full minute, who lets us know that Cade is made out of light, but he works more like a ghost and less like a guardian. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. This definitely isn't foreshadowing. The good news, you didn't notice this was foreshadowing because absolutely no one was paying attention during this cutscene. Nolan talks to you so many times throughout this entire campaign and it's never interesting any of the times. Plus, it's just summarized at the end of the conversation, so even though I had to listen to every single ghost conversation in its entirety, you probably just skipped it. And you probably didn't read the summary either, did you? Don't lie to me, I see right through you. Cade fills us in on where the Guardian formerly known as E-Boy might be, so we follow the first random spectral bird that we come across, and it turns out to have led us right to pulled pork. But there's a barrier in the way, so we've got a rule of 3 some puzzles where we slap some balls into a shaft to twist a thing to splooge out some bad guys so I can murder myself with a grenade launcher some more. What the fuck? Oh my god. I swear to God, that wasn't my fault. We follow the bird and get Halo 3'd. You said we didn't get stomach aches.
From the subclass.
Boo.
Get your bait in there.
Boo. 0 out of 10. And after being talked at for a while, we find the Guardian formerly known as E-Boy, who we caught pondering the darkness after everyone explicitly told him not to ponder the darkness. And now it's time for everyone's favorite. More standing around talking. For a minute and a half. The too long don't care is that we're going to go find IKEA. But not before Nolan gives us some death flags for another minute. Oh gee, I hope our ghost doesn't end up dying at the end of this DLC only for some surprise MacGuffin character who only just returned to sacrifice themselves so that the character's original death isn't undone. That would be so out of nowhere and definitely not the free space on everyone's bingo cards. If you didn't think that was going to happen, you weren't paying attention. Which, fair, this DLC is really boring. Come on, this is resurrecting a dead character 101. Anyways, after another minute of standing around listening to Mommy Sob struggle to figure out the radio dials, the Guardian formerly known as E-Boy lets us know that he actually found IKEA's ship earlier near something that resembles the cradle on Io. Right, I definitely remember what that looks like. So now it's time to play Gambit and sell some middle-aged women healing crystals for their back pain. Wait, I can't read what the thing says over the subtitles.
It's 1111, not 22.
But I like tutus.
I know you like tutus.
I'm wearing one right now. My bare ass is on my seat.
Rub those cheeks in.
Hang on, my drip is wrong now.
Oh my god.
I gotta fix my drip. Turns out IKEA left us a voicemail about how she's slowly going crazy, but also where to find her. So now it's time to walk to IKEA.
The writing in this game makes me want to fucking stick my pee-pee in a blender.
I have a knife! Ah!
You rally on my banner.
She rally on my banner till I wipe.
This is my new least favorite joke.
Bro has a new least favorite joke.
Yeah, that also I fucking hate. Oh, whoops, I don't have my bar. I have to sit and wait for my bar. Allow me to do nothing for a few seconds while I wait for my bar. I just blew myself up.
I set out to die and everything. This
Hold on,
is
Will.
scared,
I'm gonna send you some stuff that happens on later that you need to be worried about. There you go. That should.
Penis? Tali sent me a penis. I'm going to die.
No, I have a gun very specifically designed to keep you alive. Like Will's nanny. Scream my name and I'll start shooting at you with my Healy gun. Tali! Medic!
Heal, slut!
I'm fucking dying out here! God, it's like playing fucking Overwatch all over again.
We catch up to IKEA and she tells us more about how she's crazy before showing us her animated slideshow that she spent all afternoon on trying to impress us about how Harrison Ford is Lord Business and he's gonna freeze everyone in place, and we already know this. Does the game think we forgot in the last hour? Well, they are writing for Destiny players, so I guess that's not out of the question. Oh, sorry, were you planning on playing the video game? It's talking time. What? Did I get to the campsite too early?
No.
So I got to the campsite so it could teleport me 10 feet from the campsite so I could go to the campsite?
Yep, you got that right.
Nice. It's a minute and a half of IKEA being slack-jawed that Kate is back because it's really interesting to watch an NPC react to something we already did over an hour ago. And now it's time for more talking! Oh cool, now we get to tune into a radio! Hooray!
Well, I'm telling you, one of these radios, you put in that stupid news anchor bit.
This just in! We're doing this a fucking again! Standing around doing nothing, listening to people on a radio, because game design is hard, so what if you just fucking didn't? And you just stood around? Finally, we're off to find Captain Anderson.
Right.
$80 for my suffering. Thank you, Epic.
For every $100, will you say poggers again?
I will, yeah, every $100.
You hear that, Epic? 20 more bucks and you can make him say poggers.
Let's seal this pyramid technology.
Do it. That's poggers. Woo!
He's at the thing!
Nope. This guy's too skinny. I miss all the time.
He's not American enough for you. He's not shaped like a circle or a child.
Oh, yeah, no, this is the stupid mission.
If Scoob says it's a stupid mission, that really bodes well for me. Because all these missions are stupid to me. What the fuck just killed me?
Trip
A
mine,
trip
probably.
mine? This is so fucking stupid. These trip mines are hard to see. I hate this stupid purple ball. This purple ball is dumb. No. 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 I don't want to get Halo 3'd. Ah! We catch up to Captain Anderson in his family house where he's fighting the Fallen to defend his house, so we're going to indulge him in this delusion because... why? None of this is real. Why wouldn't we just leave? Oh, boo-hoo. He's gonna lose his fake lighthouse to the fake light Fallen. Big fucking deal. I just blew myself up. Grenades are hard.
They are! Thank you!
I have no heavy, so good luck.
But not heavy. Yeah, that wasn't a good joke. I wouldn't laugh either. Captain Anderson says goodbye to his statue family and is interrupted by his ghost, who has a voice now. I wonder if this newly voiced character is going to get killed in this DLC because they've never spoken before now. Oh, sorry, have you never watched a TV show where they introduce a new character randomly in the middle of a season? They're there to get fridged. Cor just closes the door on him. Now it's Captain Anderson's turn to be slack-jawed at Cade being back, which is at least a cutscene and not just staring at the NPCs, but it's still awkwardly long. Nolan lets us know that Captain Anderson might be crazy too, so we're leaving the crazy lady to keep him company, and now it's time for a minute and a half of radio dialogue. And now we're doing a mission. They kind of set you on this one without actually telling you what you're doing. More puzzles. It's puzzle time, dear! Yes, Bungie.
We kind of just ran through them all, to be honest.
We ran the ranch.
Well, naked cowboys in the showers of Ram Ranch. The Guardian, formerly known as E-Boy, lets us know that actually he was the one who brought Cade back by wishing for it upon the evil dragon version of the monkey's paw, and Cade is worried that it'll have some unforeseen consequences for doing so, but lucky for us, Bungie forgot about that part when they were writing, so it all goes smoothly. I'm sure they'll remember they wrote that in about 5 years and try to fix it. Also, the Vex are here because, Black Garden. That's a flimsy enough excuse to toss them in. So is the end of the campaign that they have gay sex with each other?
Hot, steamy,
That's exactly
yeah.
what happens. We get it in full 4K detail, too. It's a fully rendered cutscene.
Fuck you! That's so fucking stupid.
So you blow yourself up?
I blew myself up with my fucking grenade launcher again. This is a bit more reused assetsy than the other stuff has been. Because this is just a palette swap. They're like, okay, we'll take all the textures out and replace it with blue. Got it, boss. Ah, rainbow. I'm afraid of the gays. They look at me. Get it? No? Get it? Nobody? Nobody?
There you go. We can have fun again.
We're allowed to do damage to the boss! Hooray! What if you wanted to have fun boss design, but Bungie said, what if instead they just had an immunity phase? Turns out the Vex were hiding crack from us, so we ingest the crack, and now we can spam our abilities, so the moral of the story is always do drugs so you can shoot grenades from your fingertips, kids. And now it's time to lose that high by standing around for 2 minutes watching NPCs talk to each other. Oh god, I'm coming down! Captain Anderson suggests that maybe there's a part of the witness that wants to help us, but IKEA just wants to sit cross-legged and hum to solve our problems. So we talk to Nolan for another minute where he agrees with IKEA, and then listen to the radio for another minute, except I actually went to the bathroom at this point, so I didn't hear what they said, which it turns out is irrelevant anyways. The Guardian, formerly known as E-Boy and Cade, are working on finding us more crack, so we join them. What is this? I collected Sigma.
Sigma of the Witness!
Witness my balls. Mechanics.
Puzzles! Things!
Pooping.
Yeah, poop on them!
Today's raid mechanic is your Guardian squats down and takes a big fat fucking dump. Oh, come on! Another immunity phase? Holy shit!
Cut out the runtime, you said it yourself.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I thought this was supposed to be one of the good DLCs. This just in! The final shape is yet another good for a Destiny campaign, which means it actually still sucks for everyone else, except for people who fucking play Destiny religiously. Oh my god. It's the ramen shop! Oh my god! They're closed! No! Like, okay, we reused a certain amount of assets from other things. Okay, what now? Which queen reused assets? Okay, got it.
Warlocks are contractually obligated to be all white people because they can't jump.
But Ikora.
Okay?
Ikora's not white.
Ikora is contractually a white person.
Yeah.
Ikora is not invited to the barbecue.
Ikora.
What's supposed to happen is you're supposed to open this chest, you walk over here, and there's supposed to be a crack in the ground right here, and there isn't.
So we get to do all that again.
Hooray! Yay, we did it! Now we can examine the ground crack. And we can send it to black neighborhoods.
God damn.
Just like just like my, I can't choke this joke out. I was gonna say just like my role model, the CIA. Warlock jump. Fuck off! God damn it! Fucking warlock jumps! We meet a friendly hive witch that speaks in the third person. Oh great, another weirdo to add to our ever-growing roster of morons, who lets us know that the death egg told her to be nice to us, but it doesn't really matter because we won't see her again after this. We watch Cade's fever dream about being a guardian and talk to Nolan for a minute about Cade's fever dream that we just saw, and now it's time for, you guessed it, more radio! Pimp Master Willie Osso. After that shit show, it's time to try Captain Anderson's plan of talking to statues.
Number of potential paths to get us closer to the witness.
I don't want to talk about it.
How? We just spawned
And to ignore the enemies and run through so we can finish this fucking campaign!
I thought you wanted to play this game, Will!
I... wanted is a strong word.
We're on the right track.
I wasn't in the low! Come on! We come across a wizard that we can't immediately murder, so we've got to make a wish to kill it. And IKEA lectures Captain Anderson about being reckless and how he should have been safer and not murdered everyone on our walk. But come on, Ikora, you can't just take Zavala's old personality after he decided he wanted to be cool for once in his life. We find an old town and a statue tells us that we've got to put on blackface to stop Harrison Ford, and IKEA says that she doesn't even recognize Captain Anderson anymore, which is fair because he's played by an entirely different person. And she'd have known that if she'd checked the IMDb page.
Yeah, I remember. Oh,
I love that.
Don't you want more immunity phases? Come on.
After killing the Tormentor, IKEA and Captain Anderson argue some more, and then the Guardian formerly known as E-Boy joins in on the argument, and all in all, this is 2 minutes of time wasted on this thing that we're clearly absolutely going to do to progress the plot forwards. Sorry, did I say 2 minutes? I actually meant 3 minutes, because Nolan wants to tell us that, shockingly, Captain Anderson did the thing he said he was going to do, and now we've got to go stop him from doing it. Yeah, we're definitely going to stop him from progressing the plot forwards.
I'm gonna transcend your fucking skin off your back if you don't get the fuck out of the menus and play the game.
Can you transcend up my butt?
I'm gonna transcend this dick up your butt.
Ooh.
It's Pride Month, I can get away with that.
I think you can get away with that regardless.
Okay, well, that's consent.
Yep.
Oh boy. Immunity phases. Oh, why are these guys here now?
I don't know. They wanted to be.
We catch up to Captain Anderson just in time to watch him get venomized and go through Harrison Ford's fever dream, but right as Captain Anderson was about to get killed, his ghost pops in and sacrifices themselves to save him. Surprise! Oh, no, wait, it's not a surprise because we knew this was going to happen as soon as, whatever that ghost's name was suddenly had a voice for the first time. Everyone consoles Captain Anderson about the fact that he's no longer a superpowered lich and actually just a regular person now, which is so sad. I mean, it's so terrible that he's still alive and will live out his natural lifespan and can even learn some new superpowers that you don't need the light to wield. Fucking tragedy. This goes on for 3 minutes. Nolan lets us know that he always strived to be like Captain Anderson's ghost, which is more foreshadowing, and now we're off to Harrison Ford's ritual site where he prays for things like playing the same characters he played in his youth, but old and crotchety now because he can't be asked to actually act and just wants to get paid. Hey, we're in control.
I think this is one of the only bosses without a health gate, which made him the most fun because we just melted him. And now...
He's still immune?
You gotta use the Aegis!
Oh my god. Oh my god, this guy's got a second phase. Yay! Butthole time. And now we've made it to the final boss chamber and fight the final boss. Just kidding, we fight a mini-boss while Harrison Ford Zoom calls in to watch, and it's mostly just tedious. After killing the mini-boss, you go into a statue room, break some statues, and then get teleported out to do that again 2 more times. I love how this is escort quest levels of stupid bullshit where Kross walks really slowly and we can't slow walk. So we just have to fast walk and stop constantly. And now it's time to run away, and since this cutscene is pre-rendered, it looks really pretty, but it also means we're definitely not in it. Amazing. Now it's time to watch IKEA's second animated slideshow that she spent all afternoon on trying to impress us, where she reveals that actually the real final mission is only available after someone beats the raid for the first time. The Avengers will return. And since we did this before the raid, we have to wait a couple of days before we can continue, so I'm gonna go have a quick coma. Wake me when you need me. Congratulations! Visit Bungie.store to pay more money. Give us more money. You just paid $50, but now you can pay us more money. Oh, sorry, I have to listen to Nolan talk at me for another minute before I go. Turns out, even after someone completed the raid, we've got to go do 2 more irrelevant missions before we can unlock the final mission, because they've got to pad out the runtime even more, and forcing everyone to wait 3 actual days before they can play the final mission wasn't enough. So we listen to a radio broadcast from Big Titty Moth GF for 2 minutes, who lets us know that she's actually our ally temporarily because we share a common goal. I didn't know that Savathun also wanted to bash her head into the rock after playing this campaign. Now it's time for the second irrelevant mission for Cade and the Guardian, formerly known as E-Boy, where we kill some Screebs for like 20 minutes, and then get to watch a cutscene that we're not in, because our Guardian is so wholly unimportant to this entire campaign that canonically we're not even the ones who participated in the raid against Harrison Ford. It was just one fire team. Captain Anderson gives a speech to everyone before jumping headfirst into battle, because now that he's not immortal, he's suicidal, and we get to participate in 12-person King of the Hill. This final mission is a super mission where you play with 12 people instead of 3 or 6, and because Bungie's engine is shitting its pants to even get this to work, they have you do a bunch of boring, tedious bullshit, like the aforementioned King of the Hill, where you stand in one place and watch a bar tick up slowly, and then Gambit, where you collect some crack to shove in a darkness butthole so that you can break some more statues and shoot the big giant wall of Harrison Ford, who is simultaneously a more interesting boss fight than anything else in this DLC, because he actually has big arena sweeping moves and isn't just regular enemy but large, and also a huge pain in the ass because they balance him for 12 people, so he's the bullet spongiest bullet sponge whoever sponged bullets. We defeat Harrison Ford through the power of pissing all our light at him all at once, and Nolan dies. Oh no, I hope the source of our power and the entire reason respawning makes sense within the context of the universe isn't gone forever. That would mean that the rest of the game we just play through without the power of the light, and the first time we die our character gets deleted. Absolutely no one should be surprised when Cade shows up to offer his light to save Nolan. Does this mean Nolan is full of evil wish dragon light now? Do you think Bungie will ever bring that up again? Me neither. After participating in that light festival from Tangled, we show off our animated slideshow that we spent all afternoon on trying to impress everyone, and hang around on top of some random ledge in the middle of space to look at the giant gaping wound in the side of the Traveler because it looks pretty. Game over, and I really hope this marks the last time I ever have to play Destiny.